there.
How's it going?
It's good.
Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, I'm Sarah, and I am a clairvoyant, a psyche surgeon, and a spirit intervention agent of the divine light force. And I'm here on this planet to bring forth the opportunity for people to have deeper insights and transformations on a level that can be integrated and translated to their own soul. And
Yeah.
so in this process, I've created a technique called Deep Soul Journeys, and it's a technique that has been birthed out of ancient forms of storytelling and out of dream worlds and out of understanding that there are many dimensions in which our experience is residing. And one of the dimensions is almost like where we go when we dream.
Wow, that sounds magical.
Yeah, and so that dimension is a place that I'm able to traverse when I'm awake. And so the process I go through is I actually go through people's dreaming self and through their psyche and embark on a journey in their soul where there's always a beginning, a middle, and an end. And this journey allows me to find if there's belief systems and structures that are inhibiting this person's growth, and then reinstill positive ones. It also allows me to get acquainted with guides that this person, my clients, work with and that would like to be have a little more attention to. I also work with my own set of guides that I call the Invisibles, my fleet, and I do various things from entity removal, past life healing, helping people transition through grief, assisting with a healthy removal of cords, psychic cords and spirit cords between people and situations and memories. And in this process, I create space and opportunity for deep change.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
Yeah!
So it sounds to me like there's two bodies to each person, sort of what we know and what we live, and then the things that we don't know. And it sounds like you are a medicine woman of the other world, and you can bring that into this world and help people through magical ways that they didn't understand before.
Yeah!
Awesome.
Yeah, and so how I've learned how to ground this information, which has been the practice, is how do we bridge the world of the unseen with the seen and provide tangible information that can actually be grounded and actualized in this reality. So in that process, I've learned how to ask the right questions when I'm in that state. And those are the questions that will, and kind of learning what questions will help keep the flow and the direction of the journey going.
Right, like which key to use for which door.
For sure. And a lot of the time, because I'm in this trance state and I'm talking to the person's psyche, it's just like when you're in a dream and you can be in complete freedom to express yourself in full authenticity.
That sounds super honest. Do you find that people are scared to go there because they're worried about what's there, or?
I feel like a lot of people may not trust that realm to give real guidance. That the dream realm is kind of this illusory world where anything and everything happens, but it's not really translatable for the most part. You know, you can go
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like you can look at dream symbol books, but what I've learned is that I am, in this state, able to actually pick up very real information about people. So I'm able to work on people's bodies and see, oh, there's a hernia from when you were 7. I'm there to see, hey, you need your organ, your meridian is all clogged up.
You've been granted access to files that are usually locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's incredible. And as a future client, I can't wait to be in that seat.
Yeah. And because of the nature of my gift, I'm able to fully traverse this realm while taking complete detailed notes. So I'm able to write down every last thing that's said. I'm able to write down the texture, the smells, the colors, what that person's long red hair, looked like.
Yeah.
And
Things that don't have meaning, but then we realize could be incredibly meaningful.
yeah, and it allows me to encapsulate the journey for my clients so that they can really go into it and go into it. And I do recordings, so in the recording my clients are able to listen to it and allow themselves to really kind of go on a guided journey that's specifically tailored to their soul.
Absolutely, yeah. I find sometimes it's easier to use symbols than to just say, oh, I'm ashamed. You could say, like, I feel like there's a cloud or a dagger in me, or, I could see how the texture and the shape and the color could really impact the meaning of things.
Yeah, and it helps a lot with people because the dream world works a lot with archetypes and very anciently embedded symbolism.
Right, and those are there for a reason because
Yeah, so
they're there.
totally. So I have enough experience that I'm able to, and symbol bank of myself, that I'm able to pick up on what this symbol means and kind of go with it. I'm like, okay.
You're studied.
Yeah, I'm studied, and if there's a symbol that I don't understand, I'll ask my client wherever they are. I'm like, so what does this cord around your ankle attached to a rock at the bottom of the sea represent?
Right, and some things might be more hidden that someone might want to tell you instead of have you just know right away.
Yeah, and a lot of the time I'll come to points where my clients are actually so blocked themselves in seeing the truth that they will in the astral world actually not want me to. They'll say, oh, I don't know, like, don't look there. And so in that process, when that happens, I usually call upon some form of guide that my client feels comfortable with to just kind of help them move out of whatever they're blocking from themselves. And so, I've had experiences in the past where I've actually asked for a guide that is that my client feels completely safe with, and it was her deceased mother that came.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me because there's certain things that we can only share with one specific person.
Yeah. Awesome!
Wow.
So yeah, I'm allowing myself to be available to all those that are feeling called, and currently have clients in over 6 countries. Which
Wow.
is awesome.
Wow.
And
so this is something that you don't have to be in person to do?
yeah. So I am able to access with spot on clarity no matter where in the planet anyone is, which has been really helpful because it's allowing whoever's really ready to receive this gift for themselves to find me through synchronicity, and
Right.
and whoever's watching this, you found me. And if just making myself known that this is something I'm offering as a light worker to the planetary healing and to the collective. And I've made it available by having I have buy donation sessions, which there's a waiting list for, but that's an option. And then I have a sliding scale sessions too. Which,
Wow, cool.
yeah, it kind of allows it to be more flexible because I really am here to be of service and to honor the importance of having exchange.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yay. Well, I'll be seeing you shortly then.
Fantastic. I can't wait for my birthday session.